3, 2, 1. We are live.
Thank you for joining us. Today we'll be talking Fold and how they secured a $45 million credit facility. We're Retail Invest. Let's get into it.
In 350 BCE, Aristotle defines sound money as being durable, transferable, divisible, scarce, recognizable, and fungible. Sound money.
We are back. Thank you guys for showing up. Leave a comment if you guys are here. It's been a lot of news, but today there was a new filing, so we felt like we had to come check in.
We had to, right? It's like the government shut down. Bitcoin is still pumping, so we got to check in as well.
And Fold's still making some moves. So,
Absolutely.
Yeah, this one is exciting too because I think a lot of people are kind of waiting for Fold to do something. A lot of people still don't know that the gift card is released. We haven't done even a gift card video yet to talk everything about it, but yeah, this gift card, you can see I have one in the background. I actually have two in the background. One from the pub key, which was the initial first Bitcoin product from them, and then one from the actual store. We went and bought one from our neighborhood grocery store.
For the culture, we already had our hands on some early access items, but obviously available to retail everywhere. We have to be a part of that.
So let's talk about this. Let's talk about this filing that they had today for a $45 million credit facility. What you want to get into? You want to get into the tweet right now?
Yeah, let's pull it up.
Let's see. All right, cool. So we do have some 8K highlights for you guys, because a lot of people see some of these forms filed, and there are a lot of questions after these forms are filed because all of the information that the company is going to do with these funds, it's not in these filings, so you kind of have to figure it out. And so that's what we're going to do today with you guys. Obviously, if you're an independent investor or a retail investor, this is probably
right up your alley.
Yeah, and if you're an institutional investor or you're just looking for some more coverage on why people are bullish on Fold, this is definitely a good channel for you guys too. So we'll actually walk you through what the filing means in a general sense, and then we'll just give you guys our theories and our thesis on like why are they raising this money.
Absolutely. Well, I don't want to brush over this amazing post that you made, so I'll just read it out loud quickly. From Ed Money's, go ahead and follow on Twitter, aka X, I should say. Fold app entered into a master loan agreement with Two Prime Lending. Here's what you should know as an investor. Form 8K highlights. $45 million facility provides a growth war chest. Ability to access capital markets without dilution to shareholder. Bitcoin exposure for the future while raising cash for today. This is a leveraged bet on Bitcoin stability, and Fold is securing capital for the growth they're about to experience. This strategy, in my opinion, is aligned with long-term investors and company mission of Bitcoin focus only. Fold will not be forced to take the whole $45 million upfront, and they can use what they need when they need it. The money can be used for expansion, acquisition, product development, marketing campaigns, etc. Fold can use this deal to scale in a tax-efficient way. An institution willing to provide $45 million facility is a huge vote of confidence for the Fold app. And Eddie thinks that the Bitcoin treasury space continues to surprise us with sophisticated treasury management like this. Absolutely beautifully said. Couldn't have said it better myself. Should we read the filing or?
Well,
let's break down that post.
Yeah, what sticks out to me, it was a great post, right, guys? Who wrote that? That was amazing. The thing that really sticks out to me was that when Will Reeves was talking about people following in the MicroStrategy footsteps, but then there also being other strategies available. And this one is one that avoids diluting shareholders. And so I think that learning how to manage your Bitcoin treasury is definitely like a new thing. And yeah, that's just like, it's cool to see something like that. Like this guy basically putting up some Bitcoin that wouldn't have any cash flow. He's keeping the exposure to the upside, but he's going to get cash for short term. And it basically warms me up to being, well, Fold knows how to access capital and they can do it in an efficient way.
Absolutely. Do you think? Well, let's talk about some of the terms agreements and see that is this really great for shareholders or not.
Tell me.
Some of the terms, interest rate at 6.5% per year. Sounds pretty reasonable to me. We're seeing 18% for some of these loans. First loan maturity payment is due next year, October 1st, obviously a year from now. And full can repay without penalty at any time. 5% per year if a payment is missed. So let's say Fold has to pay.
Payments aren't going to get missed, you guys. The thing is we're in growth mode right now. And so in order to have a Bitcoin treasury and also have products that are going to grow, this is a necessary agreement. The loan conditions are pretty good, in my opinion, because of the Bitcoin collateral, because this collateral is so supreme. A little bit about the company that they're doing the deal with.
Two Prime Lending.
Yeah, they are actually well known in the space for giving out these loans. They're only been around for like a year, but within the first 9 months of their life, they already did like $1 billion worth of loans for the Bitcoin world and digital asset world. And so they're actually loaning to other companies like Mara and such. So these guys are big players in the game. They're basically self-proclaimed like the best loaners for
Bitcoin lenders.
Bitcoin lenders for OG crypto and institution. So that right there, start off there. They're giving them $45 million facility. What's a facility? It means you don't have to take it all at once. You can take it as you need it, when you need it. And I think that's very important when it comes to managing how you're going to be taking this loan. I think there's obviously a little bit of people that might be scared of giving this money out and accepting the Bitcoin as a collateral. But being the person who's using that Bitcoin as collateral, Fold, they're just doing a great job at like managing this. Like, we do need short-term capital. We do need to push these products and expansion out. So it's like,
without share dilution, that is the best part.
100%. And another thing too is that this could be part of a bigger strategy. So my thesis on it is that there's maybe like a phase 1, phase 2 for Fold. And so the first phase was accumulate some Bitcoin, right? And so they did that $250 raise, and they basically were able to have the option to dilute shareholders in order to raise capital in order to buy Bitcoin. So boom, that's the first barbell. We already have Bitcoin on the balance sheet. This is all great, right? Now, the second phase would be this one. What do you do after you have the Bitcoin? You lend your Bitcoin out and get some more money, right? And so now we'll be able to see what more of the strategy is. So phase 1, get Bitcoin, stack treasury. Phase 2, lend Bitcoin, or basically raise capital with that Bitcoin. And so we're gonna have the exposure to the upside.
And I want to be clear, Eddie is saying for Fold to lend the Bitcoin, not that Two Prime Lending will be lending out Fold's Bitcoin.
Yeah, there will be no rehypothecation there. There's a lot
BitGo Trust Company will be the custodian.
Third
party custodian, so everything is safe.
And there is, I mean, it's not safe, but there's more
less risk.
There's definitely inherent risk there, but when you add more people to the party, and you're basically securing a loan with like the best collateral ever.
Let's talk about the over collateralization.
And you don't have to sell the Bitcoin. You said it earlier, so.
Yeah. So as Eddie mentioned, this is an over collateralized loan with an initial. The collateral is 250%, meaning for every $1 that they borrow, they have to put up $2.50 worth of Bitcoin.
Is that what it is?
Yes, 250%
Wow.
collateral. So the margin call level is 175%. If Bitcoin falls below the level, Two Prime can demand more Bitcoin. So please, I need you to put up more collateral because the volatility of Bitcoin made it worth less than what it actually needs for this $45 million repayment.
Okay.
Liquidation level, 150%. If collateral falls below this, they can automatically sell Fold's Bitcoin to repay the loan. That is the one part in here that I'm like, okay, what would Bitcoin need to fall to? When they announced this, Bitcoin was trading at $117,000. Excuse me. So I think that's the only tricky part of this loan right now.
Is Bitcoin ever gonna fall 30% again though? Like, let's be real. Is it gonna fall 30%? Is that possible?
God forbid, but a black swan event, I mean, anything can happen.
Well, like what? Like the government shutting down and Bitcoin going.
We knew that wouldn't do it. I already knew markets were going to love this government shutdown.
I mean, when I'm looking at this, it's an interesting thing because I think you need both of these strategies. And we were told, oh, Bitcoin treasury strategies, they only dilute shareholders. Here's proof right here. Just a little bit in the face to show you, no, we can utilize our Bitcoin to put us in a better position. And we don't really even know the rest of the strategies. Like I said, we're only getting an early glimpse at these phases of that Fold's going through, and we're able to get a clear picture the more time goes on. So I think by the end of this year, we might even get an interview where they break down what phase they're in accumulation. So it's definitely a strong strategy. Sell equities, stack Bitcoin, collateralize your Bitcoin, and
get access to working capital without sale of assets, without creating a taxable event. And it's so in line with the company's mission to live on Bitcoin.
Yeah.
They want you to live on Bitcoin. They're going to do their company dealings and business on Bitcoin. I love that they're just standing so core to the mission. And I do think that this is for general corporate purposes. It could be for more Bitcoin accumulation, but it could also be to grow the team. So I do think that's exciting that we do see some capital for growth. What are they at? 43 right now. Last time we spoke to Will Reeves, he said they're a team of 43. So if the company starts growing, obviously more gets done.
Are you just name dropping Will Reeves in the conversation? Like, yo, just spoke to the CEO.
Got to remind the people, we chopped it up in New York.
The Robinhood data was wrong. He said they have 43 employees, but
no, Robinhood still says they have 28 employees. Actually,
yeah, that's what I said. Robinhood data was wrong.
Yeah.
But I mean, this is a great move for Fold. It's hard to say what can happen now going into the fourth quarter. Recently, I just bought some cash secure puts at $4 again. Those are very juicy. They're giving you about $60 to $80 in premium per contract. So it's like...
Yeah, I just collected a nice little $84 in premium the other day.
I've just been, as it was going higher, I started buying a little bit more. I'm comfortable with the $4 Fold price, to be honest. But I'm definitely excited for them to buy some more Bitcoin. Let that be announced. That would be awesome. I'm ready for them to expand their operations, just like you were saying.
For buying more Bitcoin, would you be excited for them just to purchase Bitcoin, or would you be more excited if they bought a treasury company, M&A?
So some people are speculating in our Fold investor group chat. If you're not in the Fold investor group chat, hit us up on X. We'll get you into that chat.
Fold community on X as well.
Yeah,
we're
strong. We're small and we're mighty, but they definitely got a group of smart people in this chat. So
people that are purchasing warrants as well, they don't even have access to the shares directly. So
some people are pitching the idea that why are they raising all this money? Could they be looking for an acquisition? Now that's another theory right there. Wasn't my theory, but I like that Brittany brought this. What do you think? Who do you think they can purchase? And is that a good move in the Bitcoin treasury space since mergers and acquisition door just opened?
In my opinion, just keep stacking Fold. We don't need any M&As right now. Let's keep it small, keep the ship tight and right and running as, I don't know, bare bones as possible. I don't think we need that right now.
I like to run lean, and I do like low expenses, especially for like a fintech company.
Yeah, the CapEx, implementing AI, all blockchain tech should keep it very low.
Yeah, they were throwing out some names in chat. Do you remember any of the names that they were throwing out?
Oh, I haven't checked chat today.
I think they were saying that they can probably go after Naka. That would be like an interesting purchase.
That would be an interesting purchase. I don't see the upside for
the upside is
Bitcoin.
The upside is just buying the Bitcoin.
Yeah.
That's the upside, and it would be stacking your Bitcoin treasury, because what would happen is if you got all this money and you just bought another company for the Bitcoin treasury, well, now you just got a whole another stack of Bitcoin that you can leverage again to do something similar like this. But these facilities from the big guys, I feel like it's a vote of confidence towards what Fold can do. And a lot of people aren't even talking about the products that are coming out. I mean, he just gave us a glimpse at what the credit card, the Stripe credit card.
Things are happening. They're moving. I just, what was it, a Visa Stripe partnership that I don't know what conference he was at, but we got some nice visuals. Stripe Tour. Really? Okay, that's good to know. We got some visuals from Will yesterday. He said that is not the official card design, but we should be seeing the
I'm
official.
not even going to show you guys because
yeah, we won't.
it's not
What's
the
the point,
official
right?
card design, but I do follow a couple other Fold employees and stuff, and I saw somebody was working on like Bitcoin inside the chip, and so I took some of those pictures. It was from a Fold employee too, so I was like, oh, this could line up. And then, I put it in there, and I just put not official design, but it was a good post. So if you guys run across that, yeah, that's just me trying to engagement farm you guys.
No, that actually was a really good post. We need to talk about that more. Also, X really is the everything app for finance. I can't wait till Robinhood Socials starts theirs, but I'm loving all of the content that we have on the Fold community. Definitely join. We just became moderators of that, and there's some cool people in there.
Yeah, Fold community, Fold Twitter, X chat, and then obviously we like the ticker FLD. So, yeah, anything else on regards to this filing?
No, I think it's a massive W for Fold and an even bigger W for shareholders that they're getting capital without diluting shares. That's most important. And obviously not selling Bitcoin because that's the whole point, right?
That's the whole point. Yeah, it perfectly aligns, like you said, with the mission to be Bitcoin only focused. So, yeah, well, that's it for us. Hit the like button, hit the subscribe. Make sure you catch us next time. We'll be back. We'll probably have to talk about these gift cards behind us, right?
Yeah, very soon. Thank you guys for joining us. Bye.